Where does China's flag?
China has flags.
Like this one, right?
Yeah.
There we go. State? There's no states. Shanghai?
Yes.
Wait, where did we get the Nanchang?
Hey everybody, morning.
What's up, Chat?
I got my kids here in the shed with me this morning. We're going to have a little back shed Bible study here this morning. Welcome. I have joining me here in the shed this morning, I have Titus.
Hello.
Yeah, camera's right there today. We have Audrey and what's your name? Emilia.
Oh,
It's going to more than likely be slightly entertaining for all of you and slightly stressful for me here this morning, but that's all right. That's kind of how we roll here in at our household. So waiting to see if anyone's going to join us online this morning. I do not see anyone else yet. There we go. We're going to get our chat going over here where we can see your comments. It's Veterans Day here in the United States of America. Absolutely. Grateful. If it wasn't going to rain today, I would have our flag out. But grateful for those of you that served and committed yourselves to being in the military voluntarily here in the United States. To stand up for our rights and our freedoms, and we're super grateful. So just want to acknowledge that off the bat. And our kids are celebrating today, home from school. Right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do? This is a little bit of a free-for-all this morning, and we have one person joining us. Good to have you here. Let us know where you're all joining us from this morning. And we'll include you in the chat.
Oh, we got two.
Alyssa, hey there. Good to have you there. One of the things that I want to do this morning is we're kind of sitting here talking, and you know what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to go back and find one of the original Backshed episodes where you all were here.
I found it.
Yeah.
I did find it.
I've got it on YouTube. And
I got it on the Sunrise app.
Oh, you got it on the Sunrise app.
Yeah.
See, there's an advertisement for the Sunrise app, but I'm going to put it on the screen so they all can see it. So, but you all stand by. Emilia, how old are you now?
6.
You are 6 years old, and where do you go to school?
I'm at Summit Christian School.
You go to Summit Christian School. That's fantastic. Do you like going to Summit Christian School? And the answer is yes. Okay. You know what? I realized I'm looking on my own personal YouTube page and not our Sunrise one. So I need to do this way. Okay. So Emilia, you're 6. Okay. Oh, you let the dog in, by all means. It's going to rain here today. We are going to invite the dog to be a part of this absolute. Okay, Sunrise Community Church. There. Oh, hold on. I found it. There it is. Okay.
There we go.
And where is the
It's episode like 8.
playlist? And it's
episode 8, I think.
All right. I got to stop last week from talking. There we go. All right. So I'm going to pull this up and we're going to go way back. Oh, no. Way back at the.
It's way down there, like 8 years.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Here.
5, 6, 7, 8. Is it?
Maybe, no, not 8. No, not 8.
It might be.
I might. I don't know.
What's that?
Well, I do.
Oh,
Nope,
no,
nope,
not that one. Stop. There you go. Hey, thank you all for just, there it is. All right.
Oh, no, I don't.
So here we are. Now what I have to do is I'm going to do a little share screen here. And
Oh, yeah.
It was Father's Day in 2020. So that was back in those early days. Where's my screen share? There it is. Yeah. Where are they? That sheet does. There you go. And then, oh, should I share some sound? I probably should share the sound
Yeah,
too.
you should share some.
Yeah, let's see how I do this.
Hey, Poppy.
What? So this way. Sometimes like goes on lower. Sometimes Dad.
Oh, Alyssa, I'll explain to you what's going on. All right, why you're not seeing all those things. So, but let me see. Oh, there we go. Share and share sound. There you go. So this is, oh my goodness, look at you kids.
Like she used to.
Right?
Oh my God.
All right, stop share. There you go. Let's see who all. Goodness gracious. There we go. All right. So we got it. We got to show you that episode of Backshed from these kids back in 2020. Now they're all grown up. Peter is being a teenager. He's inside. So, Alyssa, you bring up something interesting that you're not able to see the chat going on. So here's how it works. I've worked this out where I can live stream both to the Sunrise Facebook page and the Backshed Facebook page. And so depending on which page you access Backshed on, you may or may not be able to see the chat. So you might see the chat coming in for those that are accessing it through the Backshed Facebook page, where I might see it on who's on the Sunrise Facebook page. So that's why people are missing out. So I'm sorry about that. It's part of trying to be in two places at once is essentially what's going on. Yeah, no deference to Travis Kelce there. Okay. So I'm gonna bring up that chat, and we got a wet dog in here. We had two wet dogs in here. Well, that's pretty normal for Sunshine to lick the lawnmower, as my normal followers know that is what she does. All right, so
More chairs in here.
yeah, I know. All right, so I've got my sister Cindy is on today watching. Hi, Aunt Cindy. You have she had a little birthday last month, so oh, Amelia, stop. Okay. And then Karen too. Look at that.
Oh,
golly. Got the whole family watching. So we might have to get Peter in here to say hi to everybody. Okay. Amelia, I'm going to start with you. Okay. Can you answer some questions? Okay. You and I have been talking a lot about Jesus lately, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what you know about Jesus.
I crossed for sins and also the same for wives because you have that we don't be seen God on the cross.
So he died on the cross for our sins, and after that you said he
heaven we don't be seen God on the cross.
yeah, because Jesus died on the cross, we get to go to heaven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that amazing? What an amazing gift that is. Well, okay. Poppy, get out of here. That dog. Here, Amelia, you want to come sit on my lap over here? Yeah, let's get you over here. Make some more room. Okay, so we'll keep, Amelia, you and I will keep talking. Let's see here. Is there another stool somewhere?
Not like we saw the house.
Oh, I don't think we have any others in the house. Oh, yeah.
Not like these. No.
Go for
I mean, like the small ones. Yeah. Not the short like these ones. Yeah.
Do we have any tall stools?
Yeah. We have two. You know.
Oh,
Remember? It's the ones that match our chairs.
The ones that match our chairs.
So that they're like chairs at the table. Like whenever we have people.
Oh, those are kind of low, but yeah, feel free. Yeah, it's starting to come down out there. Sorry about that. Wayne, good morning. Good to see you.
Morning.
I as you all are watching along here, I'm looking over there. That's where our screen is that shows the chats going on. So that's, if you're wondering what's happening here, that's what's going on. Okay, Amelia, back to our conversation. So you were talking about did you accept Jesus into your life?
Yes.
You did. You remembered accepting Jesus into your life, right? Why did you do that?
I want to go to heaven. I want to work. I also want to see God.
You want to see God? Yeah. We've been talking, you and I have been talking about baptism lately, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about baptism? What do you think that is?
And I can set peace in the heart. And I can feel like I can feel like that being good in my life.
Yeah, yeah. And it's baptism is one of those things that's kind of hard to understand completely, right? And so we're having lots of conversations about what baptism is and what that looks like. Emilia especially loves communion, right? Do you like communion?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about communion?
So I get to eat this little seed.
You get to eat this little bread, right? Do you know what the bread means?
Yeah. Yes. Body.
Jesus' body. That's right. Right?
Listen to tell.
Good. And then what else?
Meat.
And the drink, right? Which is some grape juice. And Audrey came in with a towel over her head. That's fantastic. And do you know what it represents? What it means?
Blood.
Jesus' blood, right? And so when you take the bread, when you eat the bread, you're taking on Jesus's body, that you believe that he came and was on the cross and his body was broken. And then the drink, not the soda. It's grape juice that we do in our church, or some churches do wine. But that's like the blood of Christ, right? That he bled for us. And then Emilia's, one of her favorite things to do, if you've ever been sitting on the side of church where we sit, is she loves to collect all the communion cups.
Yes, you do.
You have like a stack of communion cups that high. It's true. It's true.
It's rain.
Yeah, it's pouring out there. So Peter's inside doing whatever Peter's doing, probably playing video games on his iPhone. Okay. Bad timing for a phone call from our tech company.
Oh, God.
Call them back. So Audrey, what's going on in your life these days? Can't tell them. Okay, what's the big, Audrey, you're involved. You're doing something that's keeping you from being at church on Wednesday nights. Okay. And what kind of pastor would let his kids stay away from church on Wednesday night?
I'm doing theater.
Oh, you're doing theater. The theater. Okay. Okay. What are you guys doing?
We're doing Aladdin and His Wonderful Lamp. It's an original version, not the Disney version.
Got it. Okay. So you're doing Aladdin and His Wonderful Lamp. Okay. And what is your part in this theatrical presentation?
I'm an assistant genie, and I'm also a lady in waiting to the princess.
An assistant genie and lady in waiting. Fantastic. All right. And tell our 10 people that are watching along here today, including your aunts.
11.
We're back up. We're up.
Got 11.
We're up to 11. What has been something that you've learned about during doing this? Or what's been a highlight of it?
You don't have to go out there. You gotta get your colors.
To go outside and get wet.
No.
If she wants to get soaked, what's that to me?
I know. I just
So-
finished that.
Sunshine's just going to sit here and lick the lawnmower.
Okay.
All right, Audrey, what do you think? What's something you've been loving about doing theater?
She's right outside the window. Dude.
Yeah.
Look, the process of doing it. It's really fun.
Okay.
Like all the rehearsals, I'm learning like the choreography for songs.
And you've made a lot of new friends, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah. I think, I mean, I hesitate to say this in front of my daughter, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think it's kind of bringing her a little bit out of not out of her shell, but she's gaining some confidence in everything, making some new friends and learning to, you're speaking up a lot more too. Yeah, it's good. Titus, what are you up to these days?
Not much.
Not much. That's not, what have you been doing? Your big thing the last few months?
Well, I've been in football, flag football, over here like Fair Oaks Park,
Yep.
and we just had our championship game last week.
And how did that go?
We lost by 3 points.
They lost by 3 points. They staged the most amazing comeback. And
If we had a minute,
if they,
And we had donuts.
and we had donuts afterwards. This is true. Oh, the team did. That was our Saturday to bring the snack, and we brought donuts. So yeah, these kids played their heart out last year. Well, Titus, tell us about last year.
well, last year, I had like the same coach that I had 2 years before, and he was like really good. So, and then we won the championship last year
They did. So Titus,
by a lot.
by a lot. They just
50
pummeled the team
We
that
know.
was everyone thought was so good and was supposed to win, and the coach had been strategizing for several weeks, I think, for that game.
I mean, this is last one.
So Titus, yeah, and it was his last time coaching in that league. So it was pretty cool. What was your team last year?
We were the Giants.
The Giants. This year you are on a different team, and you were the hated what?
Patriots.
Patriots. I say the hated Patriots. As a dad, it was awful. I would have to stand up there and I would yell, "Go team from the East Coast," or usually I'd just say, "Go offense, go defense." But
You never said.
I did not
you
want to
never said
say.
go
I did
team
not
from the
want
East
to.
Coast.
I did. You didn't hear me. That. Yes, I did. You weren't there.
There for like one of my games. You cannot be.
Anyway. So it's hard as a Broncos fan to cheer for the Patriots. Although the Patriots are pitiful this year in real life, so it wasn't that bad. But
we got tournament.
so you got you guys tell about one of the kids on your team. That Josiah.
Oh, Josiah. Yeah, Josiah. He had been. It's his last year, so he's in high school, and it's like I don't know, like through 14 is where it goes up to, and he's in like
Leave that open.
he went to the championship 5 years, but lost every single year that he was in the championship. So, and he never won a championship before he had to leave.
Yeah, and so they were all like trying to win it so Josiah could get his championship, but didn't happen. So you guys
stole it from him
last year you played against him, and this year he was on your team. So this kid, I think he gets MVP of the league. Frankly,
Yeah,
he was amazing.
but we got the tournament Saturday. So.
And so they're playing in a tournament on Saturday, and then what after football? What do we do to keep you busy? All right. Okay, what else? What should we tell them? What is God doing in the Carey family right now?
Working us.
Jesus? Yeah.
Our blessing us.
He's blessing us?
Is that what you said?
No, I do. Oh, good. But Bobby last year.
I'm like,
No,
oh,
God, yeah.
oh wait.
Who's on talk now? I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, this is when you don't have anything scripted for the morning. You bring your kids in, and it's awesome.
Is this YouTube? Is this YouTube over here?
No, that's That's streaming on the Backshed Facebook page. That's streaming on the Sunrise Facebook page over there.
Or anywhere else?
What's that?
Do you stream it on?
So I put it on YouTube later in the day. So, oh yeah, you all can kind of know how this works. So the Facebook Live version that goes out, which is what you're all experiencing right now, later in the day, I go back to my office and I take the recording that I made of this and edit it, clean up the sound if I need to clean up the sound. I run the audio through a audio enhancing program if I've had a guest on, and then we how's the audio this morning, Titus?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. All right.
Good.
And yeah, so I'll clean up the audio using Adobe Podcast Audio, whatever it's called, and then I upload that to YouTube and to our podcast on what? Are you just the dog smells?
She stinks.
It's wet.
Is that what's wrong with the wet dog? Good thing I don't scream every time you get wet.
Yep.
Anyway, then we upload that to the podcasting platform. So lots of fun. Poppy, why are you in everybody's business? Hey, come here. Come say hi to everybody, Poppy.
It's her face. Sunshine.
Ooh, you do stink. Poppy, come here. Come on. There you go.
Sunshine too. We got sunshine too. Sunshine. Oh, we gotta get Poppy out of here until we bring sunshine in.
Don't jump on my stool.
Sunshine, come on. Sunshine.
It really does smell.
Yo, whoa,
It really
lighter.
does smell in here.
Sunshine. Sunshine up. Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Okay.
Sunshine up.
So that's that's how the technical side of it works. It's all right. She doesn't have to jump on. Okay, let's see.
Okay, these dogs.
Titus, what is your brother? You got a big brother. What's God doing in his life these days?
I don't know. College application. And Brawl Stars.
College application.
Yeah, that's too.
And Ball Stars.
And Brawl Stars. He's playing video games. So it's Veterans Day. Do the kids know about your veteran relatives? Thank you, Aunt Karen. Yeah. Do you know where he served? What branch of the service?
Navy. Yeah, Navy. He was like some engineer in the Navy, right?
He was a petroleum engineer in the Navy. He was stationed at Elk Hills in Kern County, in kind of southwestern Kern County of California, outside of Bakersfield. And he was an engineer working on the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, SPR, in Elk Hills. Yeah. So that was why my dad ended up getting into the oil business and all that. Although there's a picture in the family that was on the wall. I don't know where it is right now. My sister Karen will tell me, I'm sure. But we have a picture that Dad took when he visited some ship, and he's in front of this ship's wheel, because that's as close as he got to ever being on a ship. He never made it onto a ship in the Navy. Then they called him Chicken of the Sea, was what they called that picture. But I really told that poorly.
I never
like
knew about that.
My sister will probably correct me. One of them will.
Yeah.
So Grandpa was in the Navy, and I guess we could qualify to be members of whatever that credit USA, couldn't we? What else? Yeah. I don't think Dad would have loved Gronk. Maybe he would have. I don't know. Let me see. And great grandpa Leo was in the infantry in World War I. Do you know, I did not know that. So my grandpa, yeah, there you go.
How do you know that?
Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I mean, it doesn't surprise me in the least bit, but now my dad was, he would have missed World War II. He was too young for that, but he served during the Korean War. So that's when he was, dad would be 94 right now, as how old he would be today. So yeah. And Grandpa Leo had a gun with a bayonet.
Wow, that's like It's like a Revolutionary War.
Amazing.
Not quite the Revolutionary War, but there you go.
It's like a blah.
So anyway, and so honoring veterans today. Somebody asked about why we didn't do it yesterday at church, and I don't have a good answer to that, but we will be honoring our veterans next Sunday, this coming Sunday. So we missed that yesterday, which was quite unfortunate because I know we have a lot of veterans who have served and some that still are serving that go to Sunrise. So we will be honoring you all Sunday morning. Oh goodness, my sister's sending me text messages. Should we show that? Yeah,
We should show that.
let's get that up on here on the screen. That's
Get that.
hello.
No.
That's and it's everything's going nuts there.
Okay. Sit.
All right, so it's amazing what you can do with technology these days. Amelia, don't do that. Goodness, I lost the
We
screen.
lost it.
There it is. Come on, I'm back.
Oh.
There it is.
We got it.
The problem is this mouse actually is a PC mouse, and I'm working on a Mac, which is why it won't do that. So I've got to go this way. There we go. All right, so we're going to open this
Oh,
up.
she got us two.
She got us two pictures.
Oh, she has
And then I'm going to come over here. We're going to do a little screen share.
how'd you get that so quickly? Just as soon as we talked about it.
There it is. So Soldier Horror. Oh, and these are the brothers. Yeah. Okay. So from World War I, spring 1919, Earl, Cecil, Lloyd, and Leo. So is that in order? Yeah. So Earl, Cecil, Lloyd, and Leo. Leo would have been my grandfather. That was my Uncle Cecil right there, Uncle Earl. So there you go. And then we got one more. Let me pop this one up here. And that is,
Oh,
yeah.
Where are you getting
There's the
these
thing.
pictures from, man? Karen?
Well, let me tell you, my sister Karen is amazing. She is kind of the family historian slash has done all the genealogy work that traces back many generations of our family. So, Karen, thank you for all of your hard work. Excuse me. I tell you, it's going to be a hard week for me. Okay, kids. On that. All right. So there we go. That's our connection in our family. Okay. And let's see what's up. I'm not going to drag this on today. But I will say a couple of things we're doing at Sunrise, you guys, and just kind of give you a little bit of an inside track. We're starting a series, just a few weeks to get us through November, but we're doing a series in church on stewardship, and I think we're calling it Good Sense, SENSE. I think that would be awful if we called it CENTS, Good Sense, but that's what happens when you get inflation. But anyway, we are doing a stewardship series, which I really appreciated Luke's message yesterday and him jumping into just what.
Slushies.
No, it has nothing to do with slushies.
Oh.
Kids sneaked away in between.
Oh, you weren't there. Sorry, I'm gonna buy slush. No, you're not. You weren't there. You were not.
Anyway, I'm hoping to get to preach one of those messages, or we might have Luke and I might do a little bit of a panel discussion with the two of us. So we'll see. But that's coming up, and December's going to be fun. We jump into our Christmas series. You're going to get Peter to come here. Well,
He's gonna be a little tired.
I think he's not interested in that. Yeah, and also we're going to shut this thing down here pretty quickly because they're going to get just bored with just watching us. Tag team. Well, yeah, Wayne, I like what you're saying there. So Luke and I are kind of just running through some ideas of how that could look for both of us to be up there and do that together. So we'll see what that particular message. Titus, don't do that, please. We'll see how that will look like, what that could look like. So it's fun. I appreciate that that I appreciate that we uh I can't tell you how much I appreciate Sunrise's approach to the financial area, because a lot of time there are churches that really just push finances hard as far as giving, and boy, do I sure believe that the Holy Spirit's going to prompt your heart in how you should give and all that. But it is our job as shepherds to challenge people towards living a life of generosity and what our approach to finances should be and all that, and to give a biblical worldview of finances. So it's one of the things I love about Sunrise, and we're going to talk about this at our annual meeting next Sunday, is that it's we have our pastors don't see giving records, and that's a great part of that. So there's just you can't look at somebody and question their motives or anything like that. It's like it leaves that they're giving between them and God. So yeah, so there you go. No, we're not going to talk about that today, but I'm collecting my thoughts on, maybe I'll do an election recap for the old backshed here, but I'll choose all my words carefully in that. So you gotta that one I will not go off the cuff. I'll kind of write some of that out. Okay, kids, got anything else before we sign off here?
No, no,
Not really.
I think we're good. You want to say anything, man?
No, I'm done now.
We're done now. Hey, thank you to the 14 of you who made it here to the end. It's fun to see you today. And before my kids start hurting each other, we're going to head back into the house where it's dry. It's actually dry in here, but sure appreciate you all joining us today on this Veterans Day. Grateful for you. Grateful for the fact that we get to be a part of a fun church, and then many that join us from all over the country, sometimes the world. It's a good time. Still working on, just so you know, that our regulars, we're working on an episode of with Eleanor Kern, who is our founding pastor Jean's wife. I know I've not had her on here yet, so I'm working it out with her daughter. I have to head out to interview her in her home. And so that kind of takes some logistics to work out the timing of all that. So we're looking towards getting that as soon as I can get that interview solidified, and we'll have that coming up, and then we'll move on into the holidays and the new year. So that's it for today. Yeah. Anyone want to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye for now. Yeah. Randy, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Micah, good to see you. Yep. Wayne, appreciate you. Always appreciate you. My sisters, appreciate you both. And there we go. Dogs are on their way.
And then Karen.
Yeah, Aunt Cindy was down there. She was talking about the homeschoolers don't have the day off. So she probably left a while ago.
Are the
Arsenals?
Are the Arsenals homeschooled?
They are homeschooled, yes.
Oh, so hard.
My sister Cindy homeschooled 9 kids. There you go. All right. Where do I shut this thing down?
You press end.
No, not there. I have to shut it down somewhere else first. No, don't do that one. Trust me. I have to do it here. All right. See you guys.
There's, I mean, what? I'm actually gonna wait the rain out, to be honest.